Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are back with episode 53 of our Medieval Dynasty Season 2. Today we're going to deal with the rye fields a little bit, possibly do some selling and some crafting, and then we're going to get back to decorating the village, because that was super fun and I want to keep up with that. So that's the plan. If you learn anything useful today, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and load in. Hey Alex, what's going on, man? And here we are, with our failed attempt at a barbecue pit. It's good to see you, Alex. We haven't seen you much lately. Extra coins. Let's see. That's not enough to bother with. That is. I don't know that we want to go on a sale run right away. I don't know that we'll even do one this season. We'll see. Our money is pretty well. I mean, we're at 1.1 million. But I want to get some decorating done, and I think... I don't know where... Oh, right, sticks and stones for the thing. Been working and doing some family stuff. Well, that's cool. At least you got to spend some time with your family. Right, stones. Stones start with S. Stones. Okay, let's grab some more. No, we don't need sticks. Not for this, but we do need some stones. I'm going to say around 32. That should be enough. We're going to need some planks. We've only got 5. We're probably going to need to steal some extra planks. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, baskets are good, so I'm just going to throw these in there. We only have 2 planks there. Let's grab a couple logs. We're not going to be able to get very many on account of how much weight we already have, but every little bit's going to help. I was going to do some crafting and some selling first, but I think I want to at least get this barbecue pit working the way that we were trying to. And, I don't know, I was thinking about trying to figure out how they had done the bathhouse. I didn't have an opportunity to look at anything for that, but I would like to build a bathhouse too. I think that'll be fun. Okay, so let's see. Hey Melody, what's going on? I was just talking about the bathhouse and the who's it here? The barbecue. Alright, so let's do it a little bit closer this time. Like so. That looks pretty squared off there. You haven't played the game, you're still at 38 years. Alright, that's a little bit tighter than it was. That might be too tight. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. Wooden fence we're going to want to put here. That was dumb. That was super dumb, psych. Well, maybe not as dumb as I thought. Still, not exactly a high IQ play there. I don't understand why we need this fence, though. It doesn't look like it's tall enough to hold anything. So it was supposed to steady these, spears, I guess? No. To drop one at a time so that we can lift them. And it's gonna roll away anyway. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's awkward. We may have just lost that one. Oh, there we go. You grow that much cabbage for fertilizer? No. No, this is to feed our people, man. I don't know how that's going to help with this, but okay. No. Stay. Oh, come on! I had it stayed, and then he picked it up. Well, it's not really over the fire, but it's a start, I guess. No. Why don't you just stay there? The fence doesn't really seem to be stopping it. I don't want it that far forward, though. I don't understand why it wants to roll. I guess this hill's bigger than I thought it was. Oh! Well, that actually... I mean, you really don't want your food directly over the fire anyway. That actually doesn't look half bad. We can go with it. Sure, why not? Is that all there was to it? More spears. What are we making, like a grill up there? Okay. So we're gonna have some going the other way now? Now that we have 2 for a base? Okay. Those are gonna be hard as shit to balance. More easily. Yeah, no, that's actually proper English, Alex. That's better English than most Americans use, to be completely honest. Oh, the same way. I was thinking like a crosshatch pattern or something. Okay, well this is going to be really awkward to get more up there without knocking those ones off. Let's see. Probably best to drop them one at a time, because you can't grab things if they're a stack. You can only grab one at a time. Well, that was... Oh, come on! Don't light the fire! Grab the damn... Racemare. Sometimes you make me unhappy, sir. What if we do them this way instead? Will you behave if we do it this way? Really? Really? Alright, well. I guess we're doing it that way. Unfortunately, now I have to drop them while facing this way to get the points going the right way. Yeah, the slope is giving us problems, but I don't want to move it. Can you put it inside? So if we could put it inside the building, that would neatly solve the entire... No! Come on, man. That one was fine. Why did it start rolling again? Oh, God. This is... Nope. No, 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 no. This has all gone horribly wrong. Can we put it inside the tavern? On the stone ground? Okay, that one stayed. Really? I don't know if I should try to get another one in between these. I feel like this is just asking for trouble. But won't they just roll as soon as I pick it up? Hey, James. The joys of gaming. Buckets are made of planks. So let's go make a bucket.
How are you?
I don't think it would be that crazy to leave a bucket over there either for, you know, quote-unquote dousing the fire or what have you. It wouldn't look that out of place to leave it up there, I suppose. I'm just worried that we'll use it to get it to stop. Well, yeah, you can pretend it's full of sauce, too. I was just thinking we don't want Smokey after our asses. No. Oh my god. All of them? Or do you mean, like, am I spacing these out too much? Like, maybe I should put the bucket back here? And then just pile a whole shit ton of them up there? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, Smokey the Bear, Alex. Because only you can prevent forest fires. Oh. I wasn't going to put that many up there. Alright, well. I guess in for a penny. I was thinking just one or two to like string meat along. I didn't think that we were making a whole thing. Well, no wonder I've been struggling with it. And you have to do them one at a time, too. Because you can't pick up more than one. Well, it wouldn't matter anyway. They'd all stack in a single item. Oh! I did not mean to throw that one. Oh, for the love of all that's holy. Oh. And there went... No, no! Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. Alright, well, the rest of you get down. Why is this a thing? Okay, bucket on the back. You ended up punting it? Okay, well, this was definitely an ordeal. I did not expect it to be quite this complicated. I feel like I made it more complicated than it had to be, but that is the story of my life, so I guess just go with it. I'm worried that every time I run over here to make wine, I'll be knocking all of these off because I'll be too close to the side or something. Oh, now you don't want to roll all the way down? Of course not. Now they're all going to stop right where I wanted them to earlier, because of course they are. Well, it's going to look a little ghetto, guys. There's only so much I can do here. Oh, well, that's not better. This is why I don't decorate shit in Skyrim, too. Come to think of it, I wonder if maybe patience is the reason I don't decorate anything in games. Do I have the food doesn't rot when it sits out cheat? No. No, I do not. I don't actually have any cheats running. The only thing that we have is the fast crafting and the fast building. And that's just for stream. Wow, I'm gonna need a lot more sticks. Oh, I wasn't gonna put food out. I was just gonna put, like, bowls and cups and things, and silverware. Yeah. Or, Alex, occasionally it doesn't, which can sometimes be worse, because you'll go to walk into your basement and all your carefully placed buckets and ores and things will explode in a giant mass Havoc is having an aneurysm flail. And, I've actually died to things like that in that game. The coins that are in the tutorial area in the cart with the cabbage, right before you encounter the bear, I jumped into that cart and those coins Havoc engined me to death. My very first time playing Skyrim. They did that whole, I'm going to vibrate in place, and every time that I vibrate, I'm going to hit you for a couple of points of damage. And it adds up very quickly when it's vibrating at a high rate. And I died, just by jumping into the back of a cart. Skyrim and Fallout. Yeah. I like both of them too, but I can only play them for so long before I need to do something else for a while, kind of a thing. I really enjoyed Oblivion. Skyrim was better in Oblivion than a lot of ways, but there was quite a bit in Oblivion that was better than Skyrim. I miss being able to make your own spells. That was super cool. I once lost all my stuff in Skyrim because I stored everything in a saber-toothed tiger carcass that you managed to glitch into your house. Yeah. Yeah, there are certain containers that are going to, I think it's every 7 in-game days, re-up their loot, which is good and bad, because if you had anything stored in them, like, you can't live in a cave that you cleared out, because eventually everything in it will respawn and it will overwrite what you put in the chests with the new loot for the respawned cave. And that kind of sucks if you're trying to do like a hobo life kind of playthrough. I actually had one game right before I stopped playing it for a while where I roleplayed an NPC. All that he had was the merchant skill. He had 0 combat skills. He ran from all combat. All he did was trade stuff back and forth. And he planted plants, bought a house, planted plants, and made potions to sell on top of what he was buying and selling. That actually does look pretty fucking cool. We do still need some more, though. I want to get it over the fire. I think like maybe 2 more. Because I don't want to come all the way out to the edge, but I want it over the fire. And we have just a little bit of fire that still doesn't have any over it. It's like maybe 1 more tree worth. Use the old lady house to store stuff. It's on the way to... Yeah, but I think that respawns after a while in game 2. Okay. I don't know why that fire just went out. If anything, it should just be kicking on because it's nighttime. There we go. That's about right. It is kind of cool, and with the bark left on them, they look like they're already charred a little bit, so it works out really well. I don't know who came up with this idea, but I like it. It's neat. And it's probably the most decoration I've ever done in a game like this. Because that serves 0 purpose other than decoration. I do want to put a light pole like right here, and maybe on the other side, just to light up the tables. I'm a little sad that there aren't... Wait, couldn't we do the other light pole? The, what do these look like? Well, it's linen thread and linen fabric, and that we have in spades. Might have been rose, but you're not sure. Do you remember how to make the bathhouse? Because I was really looking forward to that. I meant to look up a video on it, but I had to stay after work today. That's why stream got started a little bit late. I had some stuff at work that I needed to finish up before I came home. Linen thread? I don't know, let's take a chunk. And then do we have any linen fabric? No? I think we've used all of our linen fabric. So let's see... Just one. 1 and 1. Yes, Alex. It's still... I'm not seeing it the way that you're describing it, but I believe you. Oh boy, we almost killed Racemir again. I just looked down at his stats. Saved the video of the bathroom today. Wash tub, the table, and that pile of fabric for cleaning cloths. Okay, so am I putting which table? I like the way that the street lamps look better, but a street lamp over a table like this is going to look bad. So we're going to do it this way. And then over here oh, no, we can't quite get one in the... Oh, not enough resources. So we can get one there. We're not going to be able to squeeze an extra one in here. We're going to have to put it at the corner, I think. Those really don't light up much, do they? That's disappointing. How do our streetlights look? Do they not light up very much either? Yeah, not really. No, they're more for the aesthetic of having a light than they are actually lighting anything. That's disappointing. I was hoping for more. Oh well. Let's go to sleep. Right, we still need to give our kid a present and possibly our wife. Oh, no, we already gave her one. Wake up, kid. They're seriously not started at all on the fields? We have them all changed over. Why is it just the fields here that aren't doing anything? They haven't even started on these two, but all the ones over there are done. Oh, man. Alright, let's help out a little bit with this before we get too back into that. Ho, 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 ho. Where's the hoe? There it is. So I would really like for them to start with the actual seeding so that they get it done on time. They're out back again, drinking all the wine and meat and... Yep. Out fishing down at the river. What an odd pattern they did here. There was just a corner of this that wasn't finished. I should have known better than to make wine. Now we'll never get the villagers to do anything. They always eat the expensive stuff. You're not wrong. I guess they figure we're millionaires now. We can afford to buy food. They don't have to worry about it. Although, to be fair, all of the rye is for selling, so... Oh. Oh, I know why all the Village 2 ones are finished, because we didn't plant any cabbage over there. So all they had to do was just literally seed the fields. It does sound like a... Peasant Millionaires does sound like a television show, Alex. You are not wrong, sir. Oh, we need to check too and see if anybody else came off maternity leave. We do need some more producers so that we can have them make more rye bread, because we are having serious problems with we are selling more than we're making now. Some of those new countries' names sound like shipping companies to me. New countries? I don't know anything about any new countries. That doesn't mean that they're not a thing. I don't know anything about it. What were we actually missing? Stones. We didn't have the stones for it. The ones that were in USSR? Oh. I don't know. I try to stay out of the politic mess. I'm not really following anything that's going on over there. Alright, is that enough for us to make? It is. So this one's gonna have to go in kind of wonky. It might actually be better not to put one over here. Yeah. I think it's probably better not to put one over here. Just because of the tilted table. I really should have boosted those out a little bit further. Like we did over here. That's alright though. Now where's our offspring? Because I want to see if he wants a sword. I can't remember if we gave him a sword or not at the start of the season. Lithuania does sound like a shipping company, though. I mean, you're not wrong.
How can I help you?
Oh, okay. He's still playing with her. So we did get that handled. So let's see what we're doing for people. Oh, Erica's not working though. She could be a producer though. Not a very good one, but she could be one. If I recall correctly, when we got Erica, she was mostly 2s. So the fact that she has a 3... Yeah, she was 2s and then 1. We just picked her up because our Season 1 wife's name was Erica. And I didn't want to leave her out in the cold. Even though her stats were terrible. How would that be for a reason somebody asks you out, or... Yeah, somebody asks you out and you tell them, sorry, no, your stats are terrible. Okay, so you said a table. And the small table, right? Oh, we need more logs. So I'm thinking, since we're not going to have any more fields here, that we could put, like, the bathing or bathhouse, like, next to this, maybe? Okay, so what's the plan here, Melody, for this bathhouse thing? Well, first, how big is it? Because we might be able to replace our current bathing tub with it if it's small enough. Is it small enough to fit back here? So I'm really not sure. I'm guessing a wash tub up there? Oh, you put up a few walls. Oh, the wash tub goes on the ground. Alright, we need one more plank. Like right here? What we could do... I don't know that a stone fence is going to be tall enough, though. What about, like, a log fence? How tall is that? Oh, there we go. We could use that to close off some privacy. We could even bring this out a little bit further. Let's see, let's point perfectly west. So we're going to go west, and then we will pull this straight back. And we're going to pull it a little bit extra. And then we're going to turn it. So we're south. And then over here we can do west. That way you've got a little area that you can walk in for privacy. Yeah, I like it. This probably didn't need to be as long. Actually, it doesn't need to be that long. And honestly, do these have anything in them? Alright, these are coming out. We can always build more later, someplace else. But I'd like to give just a little bit more room inside, mostly because I'm a large adult male and most showers are uncomfortably small to me, so this would just be absolute torture. Okay, I don't know why that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Looks like a camp shower, kinda, yeah. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, and I feel like that would probably be a step up to what the poor peasants are used to. Okay, so this is the even point. So if we get it pointed like so. There we go. That's much better. That's much better. And that actually gives us room for a light. For bathing at night. That's not a bad idea. Put a bucket over here. We can put the bucket like right here. Well, we can actually put the bucket that we used to fill the damn thing with it. Da. There's a bucket. So we're going to need a bucket to fill the wash tub anyway. So I think that'll work out. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got a drink. I think we're going to remove our other wash tub. Inventory... bucket. Nope, nope, nope. So we put it over here next to the light. That way you can see when you're pooping. Alright, so we need 6 per. So 6, 12, 18, 24. You know, I never actually learned my times tables in school. I just learned how to count by numbers. And I always cheesed it on the test because I could count by numbers. So when they had you write the times tables into the big grid thing, I would just count by 7s and 5s and 6s and whatever have you. Which ultimately is the same thing. It just, you know, if you ask me what 7 times 7 is, then I struggle a little bit sometimes. I don't have the answer readily like most people do. I have to count 7 times. That actually helps, because that was kind of sticky-outy, and I like it better not being there. And then we've got this. This is nice. This was a great idea, Melody. I'm glad you brought it up. You know, I wouldn't mind putting a couple of torches out here, too. Maybe one on each side. Because they don't light very far. Not enough resources. We are out of linen fabric. How are we out of linen fabric? I thought we made a bunch. I guess not. Let's make like 5. Just in case we decide to put some other torches around. I wish that there were like towels or something that you could put on the table. I wonder if we could use the coverlet items. A small stack of fabric? Oh! Yeah, I don't know that I've ever dropped a fabric to see what it looks like. Okay. I can get down with that. They look like burlap, and they would probably be horrendously uncomfortable. But this is medieval times, so nobody's going to complain. We need 2 more rocks. Oh, there's one. And there's 2. Do 5 times 7 plus 2 times 7. Yeah, that works too. I tend to do math strangely anyway, though. I drove my college professors absolutely crazy because some of the ways that I would get the proper answer. And they're like, how did you do that in your head? And then I try to explain it, and they're like, that's way harder than just doing it the long way. I'm like, but it's not for me. It makes sense in my head, and that's all that matters. Alright, so let's put these extra... I think, dude, these are a bunch of peasants. It's going to take a lot more than flowers to keep that kind of stank away. I mean, seriously, everyone in this village has been living off of potage for the last 12 years. Well, that's not as nicely laid out as I was hoping, but that's alright. We'll make like 5 more. And then, I guess we will try and make a vase and some flowers. I was trying very, very hard not to buy any of the recipes that we didn't absolutely need for money reasons, but now we don't really have any reason to have absurd amounts of money, so buying all these recipes that we skipped over is not really a problem. Granny Clampett lye soap. Oh, well, that one's wet. It's a good thing it doesn't actually work that way, huh? Oh, that almost landed right where I wanted it. Indoor fire helps with the smell. That helps with a lot more than the smell. It'd get rid of our overpopulation problem, too. I mean... Oh, come on. Stop falling in there. Oh, no! Well, I guess it looks more like a messy pile now. Wasn't quite how I wanted to do it, but, there we go. And then we got a little corner there for the flowers. I think it's more than 2 clay, but I could be wrong. Could you not? That's creepy, man. Alright, we're just gonna go nuts here. All the clays. Okay, we're gonna have to go get some clay because they're making wine bottles as fast as they're... What are they out of now? Bags. They're out of bags. I did not expect them to go through 30 bags that fast, but alright. How about 111? Okay, our horse was moving without moving its legs, because that's not creepy at all. We're just going to get some clay. Yeah, I didn't want them to... Whoop! Oh, where's Stesso? He missed it! He loves when I do that. Yeah, I don't necessarily want them neatly on top of each other. I wanted to lay down a layer and then just toss them on top. And they got turned and jostled, and yeah, it just turned into a weird thing. Like, I wanted the top layer to be more or less just randomly tossed on there, but I wanted the bottom layer to actually be more or less covering the wood. It's alright, though. The way that it looks isn't terrible. I know what the SCA is, yes. Melody. I think it's more of a US thing, Alex. I don't know how much it expands outside the US. The Society for Creative Anachronism does a lot of the medieval, essentially roleplay, except it's less of a roleplay and more of an actual historical, factual style. Oh, it is international. Okay. Yeah, it's not to be confused with LARPing. It's not like fantasy or fantastical or anything. It's more historical than that. Correct. Yeah, no fairies, no magic weapons, nothing like that. And different chapters have varying degrees of realism that they go for. Hey, Venomous, what's going on, man? You're always so positive when you come in. I love it when you stop by. Go to smaller cities where they don't have to make way for cars. There are legit castles. Yeah, that is one thing that Europe's got over the US for sure, man. Let's see. There we go. Come on, Philly cheesesteak. Oh, we're decorating. We've got a fire pit here now with a barbecue on top. And then over here we made ourselves a little bathhouse. So remember, our wash tub used to be next to the well here, and now we've got this going on with some torches and a little bucket for doing your business. And I just made a bunch of stuff that we are going to put on the tables over here that we put in front of the tavern. You know, it might actually be smarter to do the ones in here first, since they're actually inside the tavern. Well, I wanted to do some decorating, and I'm absolutely garbage at decorating on my own. So I was having everybody give recommendations and stuff, and it's actually turning out really well. I'm very happy with the way it looks. Some of them do jousting, Alex. Some of them actually, they put essentially a Nerf football on the end of an arrow and will shoot at each other with bows and arrows during combat. A lot of the weapons are not live steel because they don't want to kill anybody, but they do have wooden weapons, and there are reenacted battles, man. It's pretty serious, Alex. It's kind of cool. Sometimes you can find videos of the stuff online. You should check it out sometime. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to sit down. I went to pick up our bowl. I think down for W for wooden? Yeah. Oops. Oh, I wonder if I can get it to sit inside the bowl. Well, we're halfway there. I'd really like you to... Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. There we go. Except I really wanted to go the other way since the mug's on this side. You know what? I feel like it would be easier, actually, to just move the mug than it would be to try and adjust the spoon. Do maybe... something like that. Oh. They did not make this as easy as it could have been to manipulate stuff. I feel like this aspect of it might actually be easier on console, truth be told. It's the Society for Creative Anachronism. It's... I don't know, that's kind of hard to define. Essentially, it's reenactment. That's a very good way to put it, Alex. And you say your English is bad. Didn't we have... Oh, clay. Clay, say clay. That's actually pretty close to the middle. Close enough. That'll do. Okay. And then we can take another clay mug. Ah. Don't go knocking stuff all over the place now. And a clay bowl. No, no, no. Ah. This is actually a lot harder than it looks. Oh, welcome back, Melody. Ah. Swinging a miss on the spoon. No. Ha! Ha ha ha! Like everyone to know I oh yeah! Right? I saw the pop-up, man. Jousting's pretty gnarly. Generally speaking, jousting was a sport, and it was not intended to kill your opponent, but they died a lot more often than the television shows would have you believe. This is a lot more time-consuming than I actually thought. And it's very difficult to get the stuff to lay just the way you want it to. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! I was trying to set up 4 places and then a jug in the middle, and this is not going at all according to plan. You can start your own medieval decor company. You can even train your kids in the village how. Well, that one actually landed pretty well. Oh, maybe not. Oh. It's a good thing nobody cared about washing dishes back in the day. I don't have to worry about dropping all the spoons on the floor. Well, that's not nearly as close to the middle as I thought it was. Oh god. Not better. Alright. I'll make that work. I'm trying, man. I'm struggling, though. This is just one table. I've still got all of these to go. I'm probably going to lose patience before we do the ones out there. I had these grand designs, but I think we're just going to chuck some beer mugs down and maybe a couple of bottles and call it good for out there. I was going to do this for everything out there, but with the rain going on, it actually struck me as more important to do the ones in here. Unfortunately, that means we're going to have way more mugs than we needed. But, oh well, I guess. Whoop. Every one of these spoons has been dropped at least once on the ground. Chucking beer mugs and bottles, Fight Club style. Oh, come on! I just jacked everything up trying to grab that spoon. Alright, you know what? Alright, are you back in the middle? I feel like you're not back in the middle. No, that's pretty close. That is getting in the way, because I can't get up here where I need to place the things that I want to. Probably would have been easier just to do it from here the whole time. Alright, let's try this one more time before whoever sits on this side of the table just doesn't get a spoon. I wonder if we can cheese this a little bit by doing something like this to get it to tilt. No, it's not going to tilt for us. The problem is I need to get it enough to the left that it tips, that it's weighted enough on the left to tip in without having it just balance across the bowl like it has the last couple of times. There we go. There we go. Alright, one table decorated. That was a lot. Alright, what's it take to make the beer mugs? That looked like the Arrow Stairs cheese in Oblivion. Alright, I need you to let me get a drink because we are about to die. Okay, and then food and nom. Alright, let's grab some more scrambled eggs because we've been chewing through them. Pun not intended. I'm pretty sure that it's going to take clay to make the other stuff that I wanted. The beer mugs and whatnot. I'm not sure. That might be planks. But I'm betting that it's clay. Yeah, it's just a wooden cup. Oh, let's see. Dandelions would be pretty. St. John's wort's bland. Thistle's actually really pretty. It's got that purple hue to it. Chicory's okay. Daisies would be nice. Wait, they go in... Oh, no, they go in a vase. We'll just have to get some daisies is all. Right. We could do some mead bottles. And... I thought that there was like a mug. Not like a clay mug, but like a big beer mug style. I guess not, though. So I guess some beer bottles and some mead bottles will be the way to go. We could do one of them. Some moonshine style stuff. You know what? Let's unlock these and then we'll make a clay bottle because we're running low on clay. Venomous, I absolutely adore Icarus, and the only reason that I haven't streamed it at least once for you guys yet is my computer can barely handle playing it. We do have a new computer on the way that should be able to handle playing it and streaming it, but this computer can play it, but I can't play and stream. It'll crash things. But yes, I very much enjoy Icarus. You were not kidding about her sitting on the air. That is, You know what? I'm gonna screenshot that. It's a good thing these aren't actually clay, or that would have just broken. Stick up. Oh my god! You know we have to do that now, James, right? And we're gonna screenshot that. Oh. You guys are a bad influence. I thought I was bad.
Hello there.
There we go. You know what? We could put this over by... Oh, never mind. I was going to say we could put that over by the cows, and then remember that we didn't do cows on this playthrough. So that's a thing that happened. Hi, Mehmet. What's going on? Whoop. Oh. Well, we done tipped one over. The controls for this are not the most intuitive. I was going to decorate both tables, and after as much headache as we went through with that first table, I decided that we're just going to stack up mugs on the bar, and probably do another moonshine bottle or 3 on the bar, once we get some more clay. But we're not going to do the other table like this. We're going to put some bottles and stuff on it. Like, this one looks like a breakfast table, and this one's going to look like a booze hound table. Yeah, that's too close. There we go. Alright, let's go get some more clay. Well, that went horribly wrong. But at least we didn't launch this time. Should go buy a dishwasher. Well, that's exciting. Well, have fun, Melody. Oh. I think I passed it. There's another clay pit over here, but I think I ran past it. I was too busy watching chat. Yeah, here it is. Did we get everything over there? I think we did. I think it's just these 3 left. We can use these to make the bottles that we're going to throw up on that other table. And on the bar. Well, generally speaking, clay is found near water. However, there are some times when you can find quite solid clay, pun not intended, in more arid areas. There was quite a bit of clay when I lived in Arizona, which is a desert. And there was quite a bit of clay when I lived in Montana, which is also semi-arid. Very dry there, except in the winter with the snow. But surprisingly, like 1 inch of snow does not equate to 1 inch of water. So, but yeah, 2 of the drier areas I've lived have also had clay. It's a different type of clay, but it's still clay. But generally speaking, your good clay for working stuff is found near water. Oh, nice! I lived in the Casa Grande area for pretty close to 5 years. Various parts around Casa Grande. Down by the Gila. It's nice down there, but everything in the desert's trying to kill you. You know, the weather, the sun, the plants, the animals, it's all out to get you. The entire desert is trying to kill you. Ah. Well, I mean, I've been to Kingman, I've been to Tucson, I've been to Sedona, been to Phoenix, been all around. I did enjoy Arizona, though. It was a nice place. You know, desert aside. Oh, okay, that looks quite a bit better with the lights on. And look at the people sitting at the tables! Look at how that turned out! I like it. This poor gal's gonna look like a booze hound when I get this one all decorated up. Because my plan with the beer bottle was actually to tip it over on its side. Right. Yeah, clay comes in different particle sizes, yeah. That is true. Oh, what? Now that I'm starting to put stuff on the table, you're gonna go away? I thought that I made some beer bottles. Did I not make beer bottles? And some mead bottles. I might have forgotten to make some of the stuff that I meant to make. See, I wanted some beer and wine bottles tipped over there too. I don't know why I came in here. I have no earthly clue why I came in here. She had a rough day, right? I could have sworn that I told you to make a couple of mead bottles, but I guess not. It's weird to me to be using resources for things that aren't going to make us money. I have to admit that as nice as this is starting to look, and as much as I'm glad that it looks nice, it does kill me a little inside to do this, just so y'all are aware. Alright. It's gonna change season on us any moment. They didn't get the fields done, did they? Nope. There's 2 fields not done. That's alright. We don't need the money. This was supposed to be all about decorating anyway. We've spent an entire season decorating. So let's take that other beer bottle. And I want this one. Like that. Yep. Gonna be utilizing Discord more often. Yeah, man. I love it. You are, of course, welcome on the Discord, man. Nope, don't sit on the bench. It's the second time I've done that. Oh, hey, that was convenient, though. So now the jug's already laid over. I don't want everything to be tipped over, though. I just want it to look like they had a hell of a party over here. Maybe we'll stand one of these up. I think everything tipped over is gonna be a bit much. See, we did several mead bottles. We'll put one of those right side up. Alrighty, man. Have a fantastic night, Venomous. Yeah, so it looks like it poured off onto the floor. There we go. Now that looks like it was one hell of a party. So you've got the nice, you know, breakfast club thing, and then the frat party that went over. And then drinks ready to go for the next night, and some jugs for people that need them. I don't know what we're going to do for the tables out here. I originally had planned to make a bunch of tables like this, but I feel like that's a bit much. But I don't want them all to look like drunkards either. I want this to be like, you know, the regular drunks table. Maybe some plates instead of just doing bowls for everything, and then we could do some forks as well. Instead of just all spoons and bowls. Although, everybody eats either potage or scrambled eggs, which both come in bowls. So, I mean, it actually makes sense for everybody to have bowls and spoons. I don't know, though. I'm very happy with how this decoration turned out. Whoop. There's the season change to winter. So we'll take a peek at it in the daylight. Let's see here. We'll do this thing for her.
How are you?
Alright, that's her handled. Oh, come here, kiddo. Oh, the kid's got a quest for us.
Good day.
What's his quest? It's been gathering sticks and stones all day. Make use of them to build something huge. A tavern with no adults allowed. It's gonna be great. He's mad we spent too much time in the tavern, I guess. Oh, okay, except for you and Mom. You're welcome whenever you wish as a special guest. Hold your horses, young one. First, I think we'll need to gather some proper building materials. Yeah, let's do that. What's wrong with these? They're fine, but they'll serve a different purpose. Bring those resources to me. We can make an axe out of them. Here you go, Dad. Now let me check it. If I have a proper tool on me already. If not, we can always make one. I think it's cute that he called a stone axe a proper tool. Gonna get an HP Victus if you can save the money. Nice. An axe. It's great, Dad. Stay close and follow me. We're gonna try it out on a tree. So yeah, we've got our bathhouse up here with some cloth and a place to wash and a toilet and lighting inside and out, which is super fantastic. We've got down over here our barbecue, which is also fantastic. And some tables, some long tables for everybody to sit at with some torches on the ends. We've got that. And then we've got our drunken frat boy table. And then our breakfast table. Our jugs, our mugs, a bucket. We're not done here by any means, but it is getting to be that time of the night, so we're probably going to stop here. But I feel like we did quite a bit of decorating. I think it's turning out quite nicely. And I have high hopes for this. And we picked up our kids' quest, so that's good too. We didn't finish planting the fields, but that's fine. That's not really a big deal. We still have so much flour left over, it's not even funny already. But we will start out next time by doing our kiddos' quest and then get back to the decorating. So, yeah. If you guys learned anything useful or had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. And thanks for hanging out. It's really awesome. I had a good time.